My name is Matthew Robinson. I was born and raised here in Austin, Texas, and I was raised up in a community called St. John's College Heights. We were dirt poor, but we didn't know that. We thought we were rich because we had everything that we needed. But music was, and it still is, the center of my life. I love it. It was just something that came natural to us. My mother was very well-known singer, and my father just had an knack for playing instruments. He didn't go to school for it or nothing. He just was natural. So because the family was so musical, and it was really dipped in gospel from the very beginning. My father was the youngest of 7 brothers, and they all were preachers except for him. But I guess that I was inherited in just liking music, period, because I like all types of music. You know, it doesn't matter, as long as it's swinging, I love it. You will find me all over the place there. And also come on out and tell somebody to come out so we can have a good time. You're gonna miss it if you don't, because I get joy in that. You need to see it.
Matthew Robinson was born and raised in East Austin. He started as a vocalist and went on to learn guitar, playing first in East Austin and then performing all over town as well as internationally. His signature guitar sound and gutsy, gritty voice are trademark sounds in the Austin music scene. Matthew won Austin Blues Society's Lifetime Achievement Award. As lead singer for the Mustangs, Matthew opened for Jimmy Reed, James Brown, Big Mama Thornton, Johnny Winter, Dr. James Polk, etc. He headlined in the UK, Holland, Brazil, and Japan with his band, the Texas Blues Band. Matthew Robinson recorded 6 albums and proudly represented Austin Blues Society in Memphis for Blues Foundation's International Blues Challenge. I will now read the proclamation. Be it known that, whereas the city of Austin, Texas, is blessed with many creative musicians whose talent extends to virtually every musical genre, and whereas our music scene thrives because Austin audiences support good music produced by legends, our local favorites, and newcomers alike, and whereas we are pleased to showcase and support our local artists, now therefore, I, Paige Ellis, on behalf of Kirk Watson, the mayor of the live music capital of the world, do hereby proclaim October 5th, 2023 as Matthew Robinson Day.
Oh yeah, I'd like to thank the Austin City Council for this honor. It's my pleasure. We are losing a lot of our places on the east side to play and perform. Austin's a great city, and it's moving on up. We also need to make sure that our places to play the blues, all on the east side, even the Hispanic part of town, we're losing our places. If y'all could help us get at the table to make it better for the musicians so they won't leave and go somewhere else, because Austin is so great. If you could help us get to the table like that, we would appreciate that very much. Thank you. Before we get started, I'd like to thank my manager. I'd like to thank my Matthew Robinson band members. And I'd like to dedicate this honor to my great-granddaughter, Emily Ann Reed. Yeah, thank you so much.
I remember the way it was back
to hear the Queen of Soul asking for a little respect. Papa said it was big, well, I wonder what she thought about that. I remember when the rhythm and blues make you want to twist and shout. Rock a time like the hands high. Show you what I'm talking about. Hey, something missing, something wrong. With the music wasn't really gone. Got to get that groove back. I wanna feel like I did that thing. Got to get that groove back. Come again. Thank you. We got to get that groove back, y'all.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming and sharing your music with us today, and thank you for everything you do in our community. We really appreciate our local artists.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure.
Here we go. Let's get pictures.
I was very fortunate, very young. I was fortunate to be in a group called the Mustangs. And back then, I think 35 was the dividing line between black and white people, Hispanic, and like that. But we were fortunate enough. We weren't the ones that paved the way. It was other people that paved the way, but we had a privilege to played at every fraternity and sorority they have here in Austin, and we traveled all over, the United States. And then later on, with so many different bands that I played with and met so many different musicians, all of them just amazing to me. And I couldn't believe that they would, answer me when I asked a question. And to me, it wasn't silly, but they took me serious because they knew I was serious. That's what I'm thinking. And they would answer me and help me along and all of that. And it's just amazing to me to be able to realize that I had gone overseas, playing in Sao Paulo, in Brazil there, and the Netherlands, every city in Germany, Tokyo, and I can't believe from a little guy picking cotton in a croaker sack up, and people was loving to hear me, and it amazes me still.